Alright, real quick video on the progress of the GPZ 1100. This is the 83 model. Alright, before I show you what I've been working on, you've probably seen right there in the video a little bit at the bottom, but before I show you that, you're going to notice that other video that I did. The gauge, you can barely see it, and I think it's that what's it called? Polarization material that's in the LCD. It's faded out because I got another piece, and what did I do with that little piece? I had a little piece, and if you stick it up there, you can see it. So I got to take this apart and change that material out. And what I noticed when I stuck that piece up there, that piece of material, like you know, you can't see the LCD unless it has that piece of polarization material in front of it. These down here blink red, and the fuel gauge is black, so that's pretty cool. The brake, got all the brake situated. This is the original one that came off the bike, and I got the piston in there, the correct size, and all that rebuilt and everything. And so that's done. Don't have to mess with that anymore. So I had some ideas though about you ever seen that vinyl wrap? I'm thinking about doing this whole bike in vinyl wrap instead of painting it. That's just a thought, you know. Let me know what you think about that. There's this one that's called satin matte chrome red. Man, you ought to see that. It's really nice looking. Then there's this other one I like. It's a gloss red carbon fiber. That would look pretty cool. So $40 I could get enough to do this bike, you know. It would be the cheapest way out to have this thing, you know, coated, and you know, instead of painting it. And painting is just a big mess. So let's see what else. What else I've been working on. So I got that fixed, put the LEDs in there. Don't like how the LEDs are looking on the headlight, the Speedo, the kind of bright spots. That's because that spreader is not spreading the light, because the LEDs, you know, pretty much one direction. So I might put the old bulbs back in there. I did put LEDs up here to look better. So here's what I got finished. I got the engine on this side done, and brushed this out, but I messed this up. I'm gonna have to redo this because when I used a razor blade to scrape the paint right here, and it got chip marks in it, so I have to fix that because it looks horrible and I don't like it. So I got these covers here painted, all buffed out. This one and this one is buffed out. This is just, you know, spray painted here, and this is buffed out, the starter cover. So I got to put that little cover. Oh, this is painted, all cleaned up, painted. Did the rest of the frame all the way down there, up there. All that's painted, and I got to put that little exhaust thing back on. Haven't done that yet. It goes from here to here. Got to buff that out, put that on. Got all this paint. I got the switch for the kickstand. That's all installed and working. And so that's what the engine looks like now. It's all gloss black, buffed out real nice. Looks real good. I do have to do some more in the back over here. I'm gonna do that when I do the other side. I gotta scrub the other side and do the other side. But I messed up on this right here. I should have just used sandpaper and sanded it down, but I got the razor blade on it, was scraping it, and then it started, I didn't notice, but it made chip, you know, and it just didn't give a clean edge, you know. It just ruined the edge. The edge don't look good. So I dabbed some paint on the, you know, where it chipped up, and I have to clean that and make it look, you know, cleaner. I mean, it don't look that bad, but it just, I don't know, I didn't like the way it came out. So I might sand this back down and get those edges cleaner, and then redo it, you know, just mist it a little bit here and there wherever it needs it, and then clean that edge. But that's what it would look like pretty much, you know. And then gloss here, gloss there. This came out real nice. It does have man, it was hard to get these things buffed. There is a few spots like down over here. I just left them alone because they're at the bottom. And then this part right here I didn't buff, and the very bottom I didn't buff. I just took care of the top, all the top that you can see, and this little piece, and then of course this cover here, just wet sanded all that down with 2000 and buffed it, but it looks really good. Came out real nice. Don't look bad at all. I mean, you know, better than it was, you know. And then I have to put where's it at? It's one of these. Go right down in there. So I gotta buff that out and shine that up and just mount that. So that's how, as far as the bolts, I went ahead and just put the black, you know, painted the bolts and put the black bolts in there because I can't find all the correct sizes, and it's just going to cost too much to put the, all I can find is stainless, and it's just going to cost too much to put the stainless screws, you know, and it's pointless, you know, at this time. So it's just throwing money down the drain because I already have screws that work. Black ones look good. There it is, you know, it's done. So that's probably the way it's going to be, and unless y'all want to donate some money. So let me know what you think about doing the vinyl wrap. There's two that I'm looking at. It's a gloss red carbon fiber, or this satin matte chrome red. It looks really nice. And I might just do the whole bike: tank, fairing, fender, side covers, and the little back piece. So that's done. So now I'm gonna start on the other side. Got to take it out back and wash it again, scrub that engine down some more on that side, make sure everything's real clean, scuff it up, you know, and start painting. So that's what I've been working on. And this whole side is pretty much finished. There's the pipe. That's what the pipe looks like. It's got some dust on it there. And there's this little foot peg thing, all looks real nice. And the engine came out really nice. Look at that gloss on that. Came out really good. There, like I said, there is a few imperfections, but you know. Then I got to get this cover that goes here. There's an aluminum plate that says GPZ 1100, and they want $57 for one, which is ridiculous. So we'll see about that, but I just went ahead and buffed that, you know, left it like that. So that's what it looks like. It looks pretty good, not bad. The engine's coming out pretty nice, looking really good. I think it came out real nice. And I don't like the way that came out. I gotta fix that. It just, yeah, let me see if I can show you. It's got these cracking edges on it, you know, when you're looking at it, like right here or something, you know. It just came out horrible. And now as I put paint on it, it looks all gummed up, you know. Don't look straight edge, don't look clean, you know. So I gotta fix that. But look at that gloss on these. That came out real nice. Those came out real glossy nice. Look at that gloss on there. Come out real good. So that's that side, looking pretty good. Now it's time to get on the other side, and that's what we're gonna do right now. I'm gonna pull it out and wash the other side, start scrubbing it. So this was a short one, but I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. Oh, let me know what you think about the vinyl wrap. Do the whole bike in a vinyl wrap, either that carbon fiber red or that satin matte chrome red. I like the satin matte chrome red, actually looks pretty good. All right, I'm out for this one.